The buffalo thrashes with all its might, what? But the python only tightens its grip. The giant python climbs higher, its coils crushing into the buffalo's chest. The buffalo roars with raw fury, moans, a desperate cry that shakes the savanna. The savanna trembles as dust storms rise, a violent clash of power and survival. Desperate for freedom, the buffalo charges wildly surrens, but the python holds on with terrifying strength. In the vast golden savanna, a lone buffalo roams unaware of the danger lurking nearby. But nature's silence hides a predator preparing its strike. From the tall grass, the giant python reveals itself, a shadow of silent menace. The buffalo pauses for a drink, but behind it, death coils rise silently. In a flash, the giant python launches its deadly strike. The constrictor locks its crushing coils conquen. The buffalo thrashes in a desperate bid for life. The buffalo thrashes violently to sits, but every desperate move only tightens the python's crushing grip. The buffalo thrashes violently, but every desperate move only tightens the python's crushing grip. The buffalo crashes to the ground, but the python's coils only tighten. The buffalo crashes to the ground, but the python's coils only tighten. The buffalo rolls in the dirt, but the python's grip refuses to loosen. The buffalo rolls in the dirt, but the python's grip refuses to loosen. The buffalo rolls in the dirt, but the python's grip refuses to loosen. Wrapped tightly in the python's coils, the buffalo swings its horns desperately fanned, fighting the suffocating grip. Wrapped tightly in the python's coils, the buffalo swings its horns desperately fawned, fighting the suffocating grip. The python tightens its coils mercilessly, each squeeze stealing the buffalo's breath. The buffalo grows weaker, its strength fading under the python's crushing coils.
A lone jeep makes its way across the Savanna road.
Through the binoculars, the violent battle comes into focus. Clemeat, a giant python crushing a helpless buffalo.
Mayday! Mayday, this is Zulu 7. We have a situation. Request urgent assistance.
This is Rescue 1, we copy. Proceed with the emergency protocol.
Inside headquarters, the wild rescuers spring into action, into tact, rallying to prepare for the urgent mission. At headquarters, the wild rescuers prepare their jeeps, loading every tool needed for a dangerous mission. With engines roaring, the wild rescuers' convoy storms out of headquarters stayed. Their mission has begun. The wild rescuers charge across the savanna, racing against time to save the buffalo. The wild rescuers surge across the savanna, every second bringing them closer to the trapped buffalo. Across the vast golden plains, the wild rescuers race forward finer, their mission now unstoppable. The wild rescuers arrive, face to face with a desperate buffalo locked in the python's deadly coils. The wild rescuers leap from their jeeps, grabbing gear, cut. Every second counts to save the buffalo. With precision and courage, the wild rescuers close. A rescuer steps forward, swinging a stick. The python reacts with fury, tightening its grip even more. A brave rescuer throws the rope, aiming to trap the python's body, but the predator thrashes with violent force. The python lashes out, striking at a rescuer. Chaos erupts as the team scrambles to hold their ground. The team regroups quickly, fanned. One rescuer pulled to safety, while others prepare for another daring attempt. At last, the rope locks onto the python's coils. The rescuers pull with every ounce of strength. The python explodes with fury, thrashing with terrifying power. The rescuers fight to keep their grip. The rescuer aims the spray at the python's head. The python recoils from the spray, lifting its head as the rescuers tighten their hold. The rescuers strain with all their strength, pulling at the deadly coils. The rescuers launch another rope, aiming to trap the python. The rope locks around the python's body, giving the rescuers their first grip of control. The python's violent strength drags the rescuers through the dirt. With every ounce of strength the rescuers pull, the python's coils shift, and the buffalo gasps a fragile breath of life. At last, the wild rescuers overpower the beast Sheas. Ropes tighten, and the python is forced under control. With the python restrained, the team begins peeling away the deadly coils from the buffalo's body. The rescuers heave a massive coil away. At last, bit by bit, the wild rescuers peel away the final coils, freeing the buffalo's legs from the deadly grip. At last, the buffalo is free, tumbled. Its chest rises stronger as the rescuers gather around.
The weakened buffalo is gently lifted and guided to the rescue jeep for urgent care.
Inside the rescue jeep, the team works fast. Water, bandages, and care to save the buffalo's life. At last, a sign of hope. The buffalo stirs, lifting its head as life returns to its eyes. With the buffalo breathing again and the python secured, the convoy heads back to headquarters. The wild rescuers charge across the savanna, racing against time to save the buffalo. The wild rescuers surge across the savanna, every second bringing them closer to the trapped buffalo. Across the vast golden plains, the wild rescuers race forward Fina. Their mission now unstoppable. The convoy returns safely, entering the wild rescuers' headquarters with their mission complete. The team begins treatment, cooling the buffalo and tending to its wounds. The buffalo makes its first effort to rise, a fragile but powerful sign of life. With the rescuers' help, the buffalo rises, weak, but standing tall once more. The buffalo, now on its feet, takes water from earth, a simple act that proves life has returned. Step by step, the buffalo is led outside to Hines, the sunlight and fresh air marking a new beginning.
Cheers fill the air as the wild rescuers celebrate the buffalo's survival.
The python is finally secured, locked away where it can no longer harm another life. Against all odds, the mission ends in triumph. The buffalo stands strong, and the wild rescuers prevail.
Every life matters. Together, we can protect the wild.